As announced the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern. That's probably not a good idea to shut the pub. People love going to the fucking pub. Some money, nice. I'm getting these doors. Right. Look, I find Esther.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots if they believe prayer will save them.
Ooh. Some more supplies. Nice. Hoof fungus. Hoof fungus, hoof fungus, hoof fungus. Alright, and this is where Esther lives. This is going to be a bit heartbreaking.
Antea, Red.
Hello.
Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
No. We made a promise.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now.
Oh,
We're here.
that's sweet.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
I'll ask about the
What can
governor.
you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work.
Yeah,
We met the captain
too much, if you ask
along
me.
with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know
I think
them?
he's up to something.
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good
Pussy.
heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too.
He's probably been to war
There are
and watched
wounds
his
beneath
brothers
Sir
and
Pennington's
sisters
armor,
die.
he said. That time and God have not yet healed.
How were
How
things
were
before?
things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Maybe the governor wants to be the person that everyone looks up to.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll have a look around.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
It's going to have to be all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Mr. Bachelor came to see the widow. I'm delighted to read your words. It's always been a pleasure to hear from you. To know yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
A new Scotch tune in G major.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Bunch of letters. I'm not going to read these.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Alright, let's head upstairs. Find out what's going on.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
A precious knight, a precious king from a chess set.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Ooh, cold.
Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
The New World. The fuck is that? Bunch of letters, bunch of books. My bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul choseth strangling, and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
How did you not see that? What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions? Foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Who is the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure. Perdure? Perdure. Carry on, I guess.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Just keep like dabbing. What's this? I'll take it. Where do nightmares come from? Brooch.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved. Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Some letters. It's the main thing. I cannot tell left from right. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to do. I could not attend the burial, the shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died. There to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Sounds like it's going to be fun.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal.
Probably pretty badly.
Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently?
It wasn't your fault.
Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
You did nothing wrong.
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles
Everybody seems to
warned
be
that
having
something was
nightmares.
stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him, none respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
Poor Charles.
We
Charlie
must
boy.
make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
We look like amateurs. Of course, we'll be careful.
What will you do for my Charles?
Put him to rest.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Feel bad for her.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Shal.
Bad omen.
Ask
Bad
around.
omen.
See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be
Oh.
careful.
Aye. You too.
He's only asking around. Not really doing anything dangerous. He's off anyway. Fancy having a chat? No? Okay. No worries. How about you, sir?
Get out of my way.
You have no idea how close you came to being banished. Bloody rude bastard. For docks are closed for sabotage. Okay.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Well, it probably could have. It's probably just unlikely. But I'm not a fireman, so. Blossoms and lemon, blessings, Mary. What's this mean? Apollo. Oh, these are boats. Hope. Dove, Samson. John's adventure.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and
I hope
help
no one
shall
heard that.
come in an
Just
instant.
farted.
Calm you, sir. And
Calm you,
Duarte,
sir.
Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
And you are?
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I,
Yeah,
madam,
exactly. That's
am
what I was thinking.
Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the
Up the
coast,
coast.
by
There's
a
loads
path
of monsters up
remarkable
there.
for its angry specters and bloody
Yeah,
corpses.
exactly.
If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
Fucking cheeky cunt.
That's not how it works. I investigate hauntings, and when I know why the ghost is here and where it hides, I banish it. I do not sell trinkets.
What about those rings you wear?
Hey,
I made
fuck
them.
off.
They are mine.
He's a
They only
special.
have power if the wearer has training. The
Fucking idiot.
nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking
Suspicious.
my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request.
Thank you
I
so
won't
fucking
even
much.
charge you for it.
Oh, nice one. Cheers.
Care to trade?
Let's have a look.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Okay, well, I don't really know what any of this is, so I'm just going to keep it for now. Goodbye.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
So that is the end of part 2. If you'd like to continue the journey with me, then head on over to part 3. Goodbye.